Hey guys, what is going on? Bubbles here once again, and it is that time of the week where we do another shout out. This time we've just got two of them, so let's get straight into it. The first channel here is Bearded Viper, and starting off with that is an awesome channel name. And going with the Bearded Viper theme, you actually have a bearded viper as your channel icon, which is pretty damn cool. Following with that theme, your channel banner is pretty damn awesome as well, but for me, I don't know if it's my vision or if it's just the way it is, but it just seems a little blurry. So if it were me, I'd probably just zoom it out just a fraction so it's pretty clear and it's a crisp picture. Moving down to your channel trailer, again, if it was me, I would just have a bit of a quicker one, and if possible, you have a bit of a watermark in the middle there. It's pretty noticeable. If you can, see if you can remove it. I know some watermarks, depending on the program you're using, you can't get rid of, but if you can, that'd probably be helpful as well. Scrolling down a little bit further, which we don't have much there, I would suggest as well, and again, these are all just suggestions, having a few more playlists. We'll have a look at your playlist in a second, but for me, I would have a few more instead of just your uploads and created playlists, which you have quite a few here. So again, yeah, I would have a couple of those on your homepage as well. Moving across to his videos, your thumbnails are quite catching and I enjoy them quite a lot, and the video spacing between each of your series is a nice space there. So as I've mentioned in previous shoutouts, you'd have, let's say here, right, we've got Alien Isolation, 3 of them, separated by an infamous second son, and then you've done another Alien one, then you moved on to a couple more videos. So you've got about 5 here of Bloodborne, and then you've done a few different ones, and then you haven't gone back to Bloodborne. So you haven't just hit them in the face with a heap of with the one playlist, I should say, or the one game. So as I said, it's a nice spacing in between series of a different variety of videos, and your thumbnails, as I said, are quite catching and quite nice. Moving on to your playlists, as I said before, you do have a good amount of playlists, so if you can, I would move a couple of those playlists, probably maybe 2 or 3, onto your homepage so everyone can check them out. And moving on to the About section, as I said, this is always important. It's very short, very brief, and gets the point across. So as I said before, sometimes some people may need maybe a paragraph, maybe a few sentences. If you're able, this is probably an exception to the rule. If you're able to write an About section that's short and it gets your point across, and it's short and brief and it doesn't take much explaining or any explaining of what you do it. If not, probably a paragraph, a few sentences, whatever. But if you can keep it short, brief, and to the point, and you don't need to explain what your channel is about in 4 sentences, you've done a good job. So all in all, the only real things I've got to say about the channel is the channel banner. I would probably zoom out a little bit if you can, just to clear up the scales so they're nice, sharp and crisp, and probably a few playlists on your homepage. Apart from that, I've had a couple of look at your videos. You get really into your videos, which is always a bonus. And yeah, you've just done a really good work on your channel, and yeah, I'd be proud to call that my own channel if it was mine. So congratulations, well done, keep up the good work, and if those tips that I've given you help, let me know. And the second shout out for today is Petite Omnivore Gaming, which is a really odd channel name, but I love it. That is an awesome name. So moving on to your banner and icon, I love them. They're simple, they get the point across. There's no misleading images or titles on there to try to convince people to come and have a look. Even your icon is just a black background with white writing saying game on. It's short, it's simple. I even love the little phrase you got in the right hand corner there where it has, "Do not disturb gamer at work, please leave food and water at the door." I love that. I might even get that tattooed on me. But yeah, the banner and the icon are really good, and I love it, so well done. Now moving down, this is a very unique setup, and I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before, and it's very, very interesting. And what I mean by this is everything is on your homepage. There is no sections here where it's home, videos, discussion, playlists, about. There's nothing here to click away from your homepage. So it was a little confusing when I first got here, because I was expecting, like, you know, the normal homepage of, you know, any YouTuber. Like, for instance, I'll click on mine. Right here, we've got home, videos, playlists, channels, discussion, about. And then, yeah, you've got all the playlists there. But going back to yours, you don't have it. Which, when I saw this, I was really, really confused and I didn't know what to think of it. But going through it, I kind of realized this is very unique and very simple and easy to follow. And as I said, you've got your about section right here. You've got your uploads, your playlists and everything right in front of you. You don't need to click away to try to find something, which is really good. And I'm very, very happy with this setup. So congratulations on that. Moving down to the playlists here. Personally, again, I'd have a couple of your different playlists here as well. You've got your uploads, creator playlists, and your liked videos. By the look of it, you've only got 2 playlists you've actually created, which is your Battlefield 4 and Skyrim. For now, considering everything is on your homepage, I would probably just bring those 2 here as well. So when you have more playlists on your homepage, it's kind of like a trick of the eye. It looks like you have more than what you actually do, if you know what I mean. So right here, you've got create a playlist. You only see 2 images if you weren't really paying attention. I know it says 14 videos and 10, but if you weren't paying attention, you'd see 2 images and that's it. But if you had your Battlefield 4, you'd have your 5 or 6 thumbnails, and then if you had your Skyrim underneath, you'd have another 5 or 6 thumbnails. It look like you have a lot more videos than what is shown here. So hopefully that's a little bit of a helpful hint. So it looks like you have more to draw people in, showing you, I have all these videos of Battlefield, of Skyrim, of what's this one here, birthday presents part 2. It shows that you have more, and it doesn't show that, oh, I've just got these few sitting here, come have a look. So, but yeah, if it was me, as I said, I'd bring the Battlefield 4 playlist and the Skyrim playlist to the homepage as separate playlists, not just under the one created playlist. But again, these are all suggestions. If they help, they help. If they don't, they don't. And I'm just hoping they do. Moving up to your little about section. Before I do, I can see you're subscribed to Bubbles Gaming, so congratulations and thank you. Moving up to your about section. Again, it's a little bit of a longer one than Bearded Viper, but again, it's about a paragraph with a few sentences. It describes what you do. It describes yourself. Even the paragraph here where it has, where is it here? That you're a working mother of with very busy boys. You go to college. You're getting a bachelor's degree in graphics design, which is probably why I'm guessing you've done these channel banners. YouTube is a hobby and something I like to share with the world on what my hobbies are. Gaming is a pastime and my leisurely activity when my children are asleep. I hear you. I truly, truly hear you. I do all my videos when either my kids are at school or they're asleep or they're quiet. And then I just try to do my stuff. If they're awake and quiet, they're probably up to no good. So I know what you're going through, and so congratulations on doing what you've done so far with possibly the little amount of time you have to do it, considering you said you're a working mum, you go to college, and you're getting a bachelor's degree. I never went to college. I probably don't have the smarts for it, but it sounds like you don't have a great deal of time when you do have the time to get the videos up and out. So you've done remarkably well for possibly what little time you have to do what you do. So congratulations on that. And lastly, my last little helpful hint for you, the way you actually have this channel set up, I'm not sure if a channel trailer would be beneficial here or not, because you've got everything sitting here now, and I'm not 100% either way. I'm probably sitting on the fence here about that decision. But if you want to put a channel trailer up, feel free. I don't know if it'll change the layout of what you've got sitting here, because I've never, as I said, it's the first time I've seen a design set up like this. But if you wanted to try a channel trailer, feel free. If not, this design you've got set up here is quite good. And if you don't feel comfortable with a channel trailer, the way it possibly may change the layout of your channel, feel free to change it back, because this way is really nice. So yeah, I'm a bit 50-50 on whether or not you should have a channel trailer, but apart from that, you've done really well. It's a really nice channel. So rounding this one up for Petite Omnivore Gaming, as I said, the only real thing I can point out is bringing the two playlists as separate playlists on your homepage. That's probably the only real thing. That way it looks like you have more videos than what you do. So apart from that, as I said, it's a really unique setup. You've got a really nice channel banner. It's simple, it's straight to the point. I love the I don't know what text it's actually called, or the font I should say, of Petite Omnivore up the top here, as you can see. But it reminds me of army type, where they sprayed on like a crate. I love that type of font. If you know what that font is, please tell me. I'd love to use it. But again, you're done really nice on this channel for the little time you possibly have to do what you do for your channel. And congratulations. It is really nice for what you've done. So guys, that is it for this shout out. It was a little bit shorter than last time. I only decided to do 2 this time, a bit of a shorter one for you guys. So if you want a shout out, I'm going to emphasize at this point, make sure you are subscribed to Bubbles Gaming. Leave a comment down below with your channel link and a description of your channel, and I do promise I do go and check them all out. So as always guys, make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. The links for all of them are down below, along with the links to both Bearded Viper and Petite Omnivore Gaming's channels. So make sure you like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will catch you in the next one.